Bill McIntosh teaches AI non-stop. Success is his game, marketing's his fame. McIntosh, the marketing ace, follow his lead to the winning place with AI and a clever spin. Join him now, learn to win. Learn his way, don't delay. If you do, you'll make your fortune today.
Hey, welcome to the show. Of course, I'm Bill McIntosh. I'm your host. That was my really corny intro, and I'm glad to be here. And we're going to have some fun with doing some music just like that on today's show. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. But this show is all about helping you to grow and expand your business. So whether you're starting a brand new business online for the very first time, or you're a seasoned pro looking for tips and advice and help and AI tools, we are very centered around modern marketing, especially using AI and all the AI tools that are out there. We're going to be showing you how to use them to make maximum profits so you can get your business up, rolling, profitable, and get it there fast. How about that? How's that? Interested in that today? So with that, we have a few things we're going to be covering today. I have a segment we'll be doing a bit later where I'm going to cover some of the newest, hottest, best, most important tools that you need to have. So there's AI tools coming out almost like hourly. Like every day, there's dozens of new AI tools to hit the market. How do you filter through the noise versus what's really critical and what's important that you actually use? So we're going to be covering some really powerful tools that you should be using in your business, and we're going to cover those a bit later. Also, we're going to be talking about doing silly jingles like the one you heard at the beginning of our show. There is a huge announcement that literally happened today just before we went on live. So I'm going to show you that announcement, show you a tool that I love to use. In fact, it's the one we used to make that little commercial at the beginning, a little jingle thing there. Well, everything about that has improved. So you can make music that you can use in your business for a variety of things, whether it's ads, branding, whatever it might be. I'll show you how to use it, and it's become like 10 times more powerful with the huge announcement they just made today. So we'll be covering that. Also, many of you are in my commission chain reaction training course. And so for those of you who are doing that, we're going to be covering how to get influencers and affiliates to send you traffic so that you can make money with your website. We'll be talking about that today specifically, and a whole lot more, all on today's live broadcast. So first of all, give me a big hello in the chat. Let's actually make sure that you are indeed here in the chat with me. Give me a big hello in that chat window right now. Let's just make sure we are indeed live. There we go. Well, I see Blake. So Blake, big hello to you. And who else is out there? Let me see. I don't have my right screen up here. Oh, now I got the video playing on my own screen. That's not good. There we go. Now the hellos came in. So there's always that nice little 5 to 10 second delay that YouTube gives us during our live broadcast. So there we go. Turning off my notifications everywhere so I can't be disturbed while we get to it. Good, good, good. Lots of hellos. Thank you for that. There we go. So first up, we'll talk about the big announcement they hit just before we went live. And that is a tool called Suno. So we're going to get into that, and we'll start that segment. I'm going to be recording this segment right here, right now, for use on our channel. So we're going to record a clean segment so we can use it for other content and other places. So we're going to get started now. I have found that using music and even lyrics and jingles and songs in my business has been a great way to do branding, as well as a great way to set my advertising apart from everyone else. So you might be surprised, but a silly jingle along with some unusual or interesting videos might go a long way. Even if you're running things like Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and other kind of paid advertising, a little bit of music, a little bit of jingle, and some song lyrics actually can help explode your results. You'd be surprised. In fact, we have been playing around with all kinds of alternative and different ways of using video and audio in our ads, and it has improved our response dramatically. In fact, as of today, we are getting twice as many customers through our marketing funnels by using some of the modern AI marketing and video tools in our ads. So we're making videos that look a little weird, look a little unusual. Some of them have music, some of them have song lyrics. And we're going to talk about specifically today a huge announcement from a company that you can go to, and you can even use the tool for free. It's called Suno, and I use it to do our little jingle that we have at the beginning of my live broadcast, my live show that we do every week. We use that each week as we kick off our show, but you can also use it in other places like advertising. And we're just about to launch some huge tests on my own channel here on using jingles and lyrics in ads. And what I'm going to be doing is first today, I'm going to show you how to make these jingles. Then we're going to come back in a future segment and I will be showing you our ad results. So if you want to see what do these weird ads do when you have music and jingles and things like that in your actual paid advertisements, make sure you subscribe to the channel, which by the way, you'll see down below the video, a subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see the follow-up to this video. So this is part one of a two-part video series. We'll come back and we'll talk about whether or not these music jingles actually made our ads more money. Now, you can also use these for branding and a variety of other things. And I am going to be pulling up the tool that I use, and I'll be talking about the announcement that they have made. And here, let me just get my screen sharing set up here real quick. We'll do that, and we'll share the whole screen over there. There we go. So we'll share the screen here now, and we're going to be talking about a tool called Suno. So here it is here. It's one of these tools where you can use the Discord chat app to interact with. And Suno actually makes music. It actually can make spoken voice, audio. It can make music, and it can make songs with them singing in it. And so they made a huge announcement. This actually just came out. And they're calling it Chirp version 1. So the earlier version they called version 0. That is what I used to use to make my jingles so far. And now they have a whole new version. And again, this can be used for free. You can get, I think it's up to 25 songs for free that you can do through this. And so I'll share a link in the description directly to the Suno app in the Discord server. Or you can check it out. It's just SUNO, and I think it's suno.ai, I believe. Yeah, suno.ai. So they have released this huge update. Number one is enhanced audio quality. So the music and the lyrics sound better. You also can choose the style of your music. This was actually my big problem with Suno is I would have to generate many different songs to get the style I wanted. And now you can actually specify the style right in your prompt. Also, you can indicate, the lyrics. What is your verse? What is your chorus? Even what is your intro? You can do that within the lyrics. You'll see how that works. We're going to do this together in just a couple of minutes. Now they have multilingual support. So if you want to do music in German or Spanish or Italian or whatever you might want, it supports a lot of new different languages. And they've improved the speed of that. So let's do this. I'm going to pull up the site. Let me just pull this up over here. And they have some examples that we can cover. So these are examples created with Chirp, their new V1 version. So let's see. Here is one done in the style of country. Let's take a listen. All right. Sounds pretty country. Quality is actually pretty impressive. So here's one here. Another country one. Let's see. What is this one here? So now realize that everything here was produced by AI. the audio, the music, everything. And this is impressive. Uh-oh, you guys are saying you can't hear it. Huh. Okay, so why can't you hear it? Let's find out. Let me see if I have to reshare it. It's set to share audio, so it should be sharing it. Let's try removing. Let's stop screen sharing there. That's always great when it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. Let's try screen sharing again. Entire screen. All right, so we'll try this again, right? So here, we'll start off with the country one at the top. Here we go. Let's so here is a country example.
Oh, you made me happy.
Coming through okay? You hearing that?
This you can bet. You stood right beside me, yeah. And I won't forget. And I really love you.
So yeah, how's that coming through now? And then here's another example here. This one was pretty good.
Almost heaven, West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees.
Pretty good, right? Here's another one.
Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. And I know when that hotline blinks, that can only.
So the quality's improved quite a lot. I'm really digging this. So here they're going to talk a little bit about their genre control, where you can control what style of music it is here. So they have all these.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear my.
Okay, reggae happy birthday song. And then we have here, which style is this?
And another one bites the dust. Oh, why can I not conquer love? And I might have thought that we.
So, and here we have upbeat electronic dance.
We shout out loud, I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm
This is impressive
criticized.
as I am. I mean, to me, this is amazing.
Yeah, turn the AI with the flow for more and Uncle got ridiculous mojo. I been audio so loco into the Discord server, generate with verbal. The tempo makes some tunes you ain't never heard of. I marked the audio AI with the also mellifluous vocals, my parameters so.
All right. So all kinds of different variations that you can do, as you can see here. Also, the one thing too, you can also just make music without the without the lyrics. So you can do instrumental. Little jazz. It sounds like ukulele, like you see on you hear on TV, a TV commercial or something. Okay. And here's some examples of it singing in other languages. So here's Chinese. I have no idea what she's singing about, but it sounds great. Hindi, and then here is German. All right. So anyway, there's a bunch of examples from their site with some of their new, their brand new technology that they're releasing. And so let's do this. I'd actually like to make a few songs with you while we're here live with the audience. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go open up ChatGPT. We can actually make some lyrics together. So I'll pull this back around here. What do you guys want to make a song about? So let's do that. What do you want to make a song about today? So I'm turning off my phone notifications here. Okay. And well, in fact, we could do, while you guys are waiting, give me some ideas for inspiration. And what we'll do here in the meantime is we're going to do a song. And let's say you are a Grammy-winning recording artist and producer. Please write me a hip hop song about a guy named, and I like to spell my name a little so that's easy for it to see. Spell my name a little differently so it can say it correctly in the script. So if you have a name that doesn't sound how it's spelled, you want to spell it out in a way that that it sounds. So when we're going to generate the lyrics, it'll sound like how it's pronounced, if that makes sense. So, and let's say we're going to write a short. Okay. So we're asking it to write a song about me. All right. So here we go. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. So we're going to take all the way up through the chorus just to make this quick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to Suno and we're going to take our lyrics. We go into one of the chirp rooms and the command is /chirp. It's like that. See that? You put it in and you put the lyrics in here. And I'm going to do this. Oh, it's not allowing me to. I don't know how this is going to come out, but we're going to do the style of heavy metal. How about that? Oh, okay. I forgot to do this. So the style is, I did this wrong. So what you normally do here, let's start this over. You would normally do is you would come in here and say /chirp, and then you have to hit enter. Okay, and then this comes up. And so instead of random, we're going to call it heavy metal. And we're going to enter the lyrics. I'm going to take out the little let's do this. And we'll zoom in on here. I can focus in on the monitor. Okay, I think that's going to do it. And oh, actually, now I didn't notice they didn't have this before. You can have it create your lyrics from ChatGPT right there. And so let's hit submit. And we're waiting for it to come out. So as it does this, we're going to wait. And it'll give us a notice when it's ready. So you can see a lot of people are submitting songs right now. So I think probably the update that came out is causing a lot of people to be interested in this. So it puts us in a queue. So ours is submitted and it's in a queue waiting to get done. And so then when you can see here, it says it's generating. So we'll wait for it to finish. But that's the other thing too. You can pay. I think they have a plan that I think it's pretty cheap that allows you to have extra generations. I'm on the free plan at the moment. So I think I can do up to 25 songs a month. But if you pay, you can do more than 25. And I think you get priority queue in the queue of it generating everything. So so it says mine is still looks like it's really, really busy right now. So we will give it a minute here. Where did mine go? There it is. There, mine came out. So let's go back.
Woke up in the city, lights all around. There's one in the whisper, the talk of the town. With a special confidence and a style so posh. They all say, look, there goes Bill McIntosh.
Okay, there's the first one. Here's a second version.
Walked off in the city, lights on around. There's a name they whisper at the top of the town. With a stride so confident and a young style so posh. They'll say, look, there goes Bill McIntosh. Every step he takes is like he's walking.
Wow. So not too bad. So I saw somebody say they want a song about making millions. So let's actually let Suno write the lyrics. And here, we'll do that right now. So let's do another one. We're going to come in here and we're just going to say, /chirp. Hit enter. And let's do the style of, and instead of it doing, we're going to ask it to make one about making millions of dollars online. And let's see what it comes up with. So it's actually going to write the lyrics for us now. Okay, so there we go. There's our lyrics. And we'll wait for it to finish up here. But that's pretty darn cool. So what I'm going to be doing in the coming week is I'm going to be making a couple of different music songs that we're going to be putting in our paid advertisements, promoting our push button AI tools. And I'll come back for round 2. We'll come back next week and I'll actually show you our ad results. So you can see, did the music and the AI lyrics actually help us get more clicks, help us make more money with our song? And also it helps with branding. It helps things be memorable. People will remember that as opposed to it blending in with so many more generic ads that are out there. And so our song about making millions is still pending. It's still generating. So we'll wait for it to come up and then we'll wrap up this segment and move on. Cool. So let's see here. Oh, it finished. All right, here we go. Let's go back and take a look.
I'm in the game, typing keys and clicking links. Made a vision, now my fortune's in the brink. From the comfort of my home, I chase my dreams. Making millions online, living like a king. Every day.
Okay.
I'm in the game, typing keys and clicking links. Made a vision, now my fortune's in the break. From the
That was not too bad.
home, I chase my dream. Making millions online, living like a king. Every day I'm hustling, stacking paper high. Millions on my mind, reaching for the sky. Internet's my playground.
All right, there we go. So quick song. Now you can obviously play around with this and regenerate multiple songs until you get it just the way you want it. But you can use, whether you're using ChatGPT for yourself to write your own lyrics, or whether you want to go over to use a tool like Claude 2 to do it. That actually might be an interesting one. I haven't had Claude 2 to write lyrics for me yet. But with ChatGPT, you just tell it, you're a Grammy-winning artist and write me a song in this particular style. Here are the lyrics I want. Here are any names or product names that you want mentioned. And then let it go to town and take that, pop it into Suno, and you have your own branded song to you that you can use in your business. Pretty darn cool. And I'll cross my fingers and toes that this is going to make us a lot of money in the coming week. But check back next week. It will show you the results. So make sure down below, subscribe if you see that subscribe button. And so you can catch round 2 and see what our ad results are when we use music in our ads. Awesome. Well, then that's the end of this segment. So thank you guys for being part of our segment here. And I see a couple people asking for some more information about the tool. It's Suno, SUNO.ai. And it uses the chat app called Discord. You chat to the bot in Discord, and then it spits back complete music. And Suno can also do some other things. It can do music without lyrics. It can do a few other things, and it's free. You can actually try it for free and they just had a huge upgrade. And so the quality of what they put out is way, way better than what I did. So there we go. So next thing I want to do, I'm going to tell you about another experiment that we are running. And so if you would like to be part of this marketing experiment, I have something for you to do in just a moment. So producer Nick, if you could get the link ready, and I think I've got a link. I got a special link for everybody. Let me just find it here. No, it's not that one. Okay, let's see. I'm going to close that. Where is it? Stand by while I get everyone's special link. There we have it. And I'll pop that out into the chat. But, and then Nick, you can follow up if anybody else needs it. But here we go. So I'm going to do another little segment about this. So in our previous training, we've talked about using Beehive as a way to create a newsletter list that actually makes you money. You can get paid to build your own subscriber list. And we're doing a live experiment on this channel right now to see, will it actually work? And if you would like to be part of this live experiment, then you're going to want to subscribe to the special Beehive newsletter that we have set up. In fact, if you subscribe right now, we will give you a free download that gives you 8 different tools, strategies, sets of prompts, and instructions step-by-step on how to use them so that you can cash in. These are 8 tools that we're using in my business that, our business, we've generated over $100 million in revenue over the years. And you can see how we're using these tools in our own business. And you can get this free download and be part of our special Beehive experiment by just heading right on over to pushbutton.ai/subscribe. And I'll pop that link in the description and out to everybody out there. But it's at pushbutton.ai/subscribe. Subscribe there, follow along, and you'll get a chance to see how we are monetizing Beehive. Now, Beehive is a very powerful newsletter subscription service, and it has some built-in features where you can they help you get traffic and they help you make money. And if you haven't seen my earlier training on Beehive, I'll link to it in the description down below. You can catch that earlier video where I talk more about this business model. But now we are actually taking what we did the training on in that previous video. Again, you'll see the link in the description when we post this video to the channel. Make sure you watch that training and then now be part of our experiment. So again, head to pushbutton.ai/subscribe. Subscribe over there. Follow along and watch what we do. And I'll be doing updates to the channel over the coming weeks and into the coming months. And I'll show you exactly how we supercharge Beehive and how we turn it into a profit powerhouse. So what I plan to have happen, right? I'm going to predict the future. Hopefully our experiment comes out the way I plan. You never know. It's live without a net, so you guys can see what happens. But I predict that we will set up an email newsletter on the Beehive platform. I predict that we will be able to get traffic and subscribers and actually be able to at least break even immediately. So I can generate a subscriber, break even immediately, and then make lots of profit as we send emails to that subscriber list. So again, follow along and be part of this. But Beehive, and it's spelled a little weird. It's B-E-E-H-I-I-V. Beehive is the email newsletter subscription service. I should probably put an affiliate link somewhere to get a little bit of commission on that. I'll dig that out and probably put that down below. So if you do join Beehive and end up paying for one of their services on a link I share with you, I might get a small commission from it. But I'm going to be doing this as I knock my camera off the wall. I'm going to be doing this in this live experiment while you guys watch. Okay, and the several steps. How it works is you can generate subscriptions to your email newsletter. And if you go subscribe, you'll notice on the next page, you're offered other related email newsletters that you can subscribe to also. Now, when people join your email newsletter and you sign up for this thing, it's called Boost. then they have a second chance to subscribe to other people's newsletters. If they do, you get paid, or in this case, I get paid, and that's the first way we are monetizing this newsletter. And so I'll be showing you how we use AI and some really cool strategies to provide content and value to that newsletter. And since you'll be on the list, you'll get to watch what we do and you'll see how we do it. We'll be providing a lot of value to that newsletter list, a lot of great information and help and advice. And we're going to turn that into a powerhouse, very profitable center for us. It'll be a huge profit center, and all running through the Beehive platform. So again, if you want to follow along and be part of this experiment, we'll be driving traffic, building the newsletter up in size, and monetizing it before your eyes. I'll be 100% transparent, so you can see everything that goes into how this experiment is pulled off. And again, you can join that list and be part of the experiment by going to pushbutton.ai/subscribe. And again, I'll put the link to that in the description down below, but it's also in the live chat for the live audience watching now. Awesome. So yeah, so you'll get to see how we mix some old school marketing, email newsletters, and AI. We put it all in a blender, mix it up, and it turns into profit. That's what we'll be doing during this experiment. So this is the announcement of the experiment and your shot to be part of it. Again, catch my earlier training. You'll see a link to it down below and when we post this video to the channel, and you can watch the earlier training and then follow along. So make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you'll see somewhere down below this video a subscribe link. So subscribe so you can follow along and get our regular updates. We'll be doing updates as we make progress with this. I'll update you when things fail. I'm sure every time we launch something brand new, something doesn't go the way we plan, right? So you'll get to see our spectacular failures and hopefully our big success as we continue on with this live experiment and get everybody involved. And so there's Beehive, and we'll be using newsletters, AI, and creating a ton of value for you when you join. And we'll see you on the next update when I have some news. So next time when you see me, I'll show you some stats so you can see how many subscribers we're getting and what actually is happening with that email newsletter list. So again, subscribe down below and we'll see you next time. All right, so that was my other segment. So I wanted to get that recorded. And for the live audience here, you guys are obviously more than welcome to be part of that. I'll be doing updates on the live show so you guys can see what happens with this little experiment. And hopefully it goes as planned. You never know. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Oh, it looks like I just noticed the chat. Yeah, I just noticed the chat. It looks like, yeah, you know what? I'll bet you I think our subscribe form isn't set up right. So there you go. You get to see this live, right? Let's see. Okay, well, I don't know what happened. So you guys did subscribe, and let's do this. I'm gonna open up Beehive, and then we'll see if I see your subscription forms in there. Okay. Let's see if I got your subscribers. The bummer is that means I did not get to generate any revenue off of those subscribers. Okay, well, we did get a handful of subscribers while we're here. So we picked up 34 subscribers since we've been on the air. So there we go. Okay, so we got your subscription. If you joined with us while I'm here live, we've got 34 of you while we're live on camera. So the subscribe form is working, but what looks broken is the second part. I think probably we set it up wrong. We were setting this up just before we went live on air. So so that part didn't get set up right. And that's the part that redirects you to a chance to get offers so that you can then join other people's lists, and then we would have gotten paid for that. But yeah, if you filled out the form and got the error, then you successfully subscribed. So don't worry about that. And I do see our subscriber count going up. Now we just went to 35. So the subscriptions are coming in. It's just for whatever reason, the it's the follow-up of the next page where Beehive is supposed to show you offers. So somehow we messed that up. So don't worry about that. If you subscribed, you subscribed. Okay. Oh, Wes saw the subscriptions. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Huh. All right. Well, I'm going to dig into it a little bit later. So this is all part of our fun live experiment. I'll talk next week. Once I figure out what happened, I'll share it with you guys next week. And what else is happening here? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. And Wes is asking, he didn't have to pay for them. Yeah, you don't have to pay, right? So what happens is, I get paid when you just subscribe to someone else's list. So you join my list, and then you're given the option for a free subscription. You could subscribe to other people's lists, and I can earn up to as much as $6 just when you subscribe to those other people's lists. So if you see a list that you're interested in, and it's just a free newsletter list, and if you opt in and subscribe to that, then I get paid. And the fees range, they tend to range from about as little as 85 cents up to as much as $6. I think is kind of the range. I've seen a lot that in the $2 and $3 range, a lot of options in there. And so when you join my list and you join someone else's list, I get paid. That's basically how it works. And you don't have to spend a dime to do it. And so this is what I'll be teaching you how to set up. As well. And we did do a training segment on it in the past. So if you missed that, I think it's on the channel. Producer Nick would know I think it's on the channel, pretty sure. And then we'll be doing some follow-up training as this experiment rolls out over the coming weeks. Okay, cool. Let's see, how are we doing on time? Okay, good. Let's see what else we got here. I know I had a list of AI tools to share with you today. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see. Okay, so I got our list of AI tools. And I think what I'm going to do is go through and share those. So we'll do that segment now. Let me just get the screen ready. And cool. So let's get into it. Where is my teleprompter controller? There it is. Okay. Here we go. See, Wes asking some questions about, yes, the recording of this live show will remain on the channel. And then what we do is we take the content and we edit it down into nice little 10-minute packages. And we also post that to the channel as well later on. Not every segment makes it into a final video post, but we take the segments, we edit them down into short little packages. And if you're a customer of mine, if you're a push button AI customer, we'll not only give you the video training, but we give you the transcripts, we give you some step-by-step instructions, guides. If we have prompts, like we're using AI prompts and things, we give you all of those materials as well. And that's if you're a push button AI customer. I suppose now would be a good time to do a plug for that as well. So who here, give me a yes or a no if you're in the live audience. Are you currently a push button AI customer? Give me a yes or a no. Let's do a check-in and see who's a client and who's not yet a client. So give me a yes or not yet. Right? I hope one day to earn your business. But yeah, is that answer yes or not yet? Where are you at as far as being a push button AI client? And okay, I like the yeses. That's good to see. Lots and lots of yeses today. So and if your answer is not yet, don't be shy. Don't be shy. It's okay. You know, I won't hold it against you, I promise. Okay, there we go. Wise wealthy woman says not yet. Good. Okay. Okay, no, we got some not yets, but there we go. Juan is a not yet. Beverly is a not yet. Okay. Good. Looks like Rick is saying push button what? Perfect segue. Thank you, Rick. So with that, I'm actually going to do a little plug for Push Button AI. Let me get the commercial ready. And let's see. There it is there. And here you go.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Push Button AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Push Button AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with Push Button AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.
Well, there you go. So there's Push Button AI, and you can get in at pushbutton.ai/free class. We are not open to the public. You attend our free masterclass. It's a webinar that you can watch and learn all about what I believe to be the most profitable use of AI technology. And then you can find out if the early access beta program is right for you. And you can do that by, again, heading over to pushbutton.ai/free class, attend that training, check it out. And it does literally build an entire business for you. It sets up your web hosting, launches your website, sets up your shopping cart. It can create courses, 12 module training courses. It can create your logo. It can create video courses, audio courses, your blog posts, social media posts, your ads, and a whole lot more. So again, find out more about our early access beta program at pushbutton.ai/free class. And you can check it out there. That's for those of you who are not yet a Push Button AI customer. Now, coming up in just a bit, we're going to be doing open questions. We'll do open Q&A for all of you who are Push Button AI customers. If you'd like to get some help from me on growing your business this week, maybe you need some tips on traffic, on how to get traffic to your website. Maybe you're running into an issue with, trying to write some sales copy, or you need some website setup help, whatever it might be. You can ask me anything that can help you grow your business. So we'll do our open Q&A in just a moment as well. But before we do, I'm going to dive in. I've got a list. Producer Nick went through and created a list of a bunch of hot new AI tools that some of them are tools that I'm personally using, and others are tools that people on our team are using, including producer Nick, in his day-to-day job. So we'll be doing a segment on that in just a moment, and then we're going to do our open Q&A. Okay. Let's get this primed and ready, and here we go. There are hundreds of new AI tools exploding onto the market every day, and I've been getting out of my way to do. I'm going to retake this. So 1 second here. Let's redo this take. Take two. Okay, here we go. There are hundreds of new AI tools exploding onto the market every day. And I've been going out of my way to research the most useful AI tools that will 10x your productivity as a business owner. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you 6 AI tools that will revolutionize your daily workflow, smoothing things out and making your life easier. And without further delay, here's the first tool. It's called Crisp.ai. Now, Crisp.ai is your own personal assistant. Let me show you. So I'll pull up my screen here in just a moment, and we will pull it up here. So that is right. Here we go. Here is Crisp.ai, and this tool will enhance and modify audio in real time to maximize the efficiency of meetings. So maybe you're having a meeting and you got noise in the background. Well, Crisp will eliminate it. So if you've got, barking dogs like I do in a meeting, Crisp gets rid of them. Maybe you got an echoey microphone that's not that great quality. Crisp will get rid of that in your live meeting. And in real time, it will make sure that your meetings are of absolute best quality. No more crying babies, barking dogs, or even keyboard strokes. They're all silenced. Now, I personally could really use this to handle Roxy. Roxy makes a lot of noise over here. She likes to yap away while I'm sometimes on meetings or even when I'm live. Now, for our international friends, the Crisp is about to release what's called an accent localization tool, where it can literally reduce your accent. So if you're self-conscious about your accent, it can in real time improve and get rid of your accent while you're speaking in the meeting. So maybe if you're doing sales calls or other types of things like that, and you want to have it help improve your accent, well, it will do it for you live. And they have a little demo down here, so let's watch the video.
They've developed grinding teeth.
If you're doing online meetings, you have to try Crisp. With the magic of a click, nobody will hear your dogs barking, your washing machine, your crying baby, and any other noise during an online meeting. And you won't hear others' noises too. Crisp is an AI-powered tool that bidirectionally mutes all background noise during conference calls in real time. And guess what? You can use Crisp with any conferencing app. Take your online conferencing to the next level and sound super professional in your calls. Oh, and it's free.
So there you go. And a bunch of information here. And the feature that I think is going to be really a game changer for those of us in international business is the getting rid of accents and improving your accents. You can localize yourself to sound like the region that you're talking to. And it's all powered by AI, as you can see there. So check out Crisp. It is pretty amazing. So that was tool number 1. Tool number 2, Recast. This next tool is one that could potentially save you a ton of time, because Recast takes any article and converts it into a summarized audio version of that article. So it's perfect for the people like me. If you've got like hundreds of tabs open with articles that you've always wanted to go read, but you never have a chance to, well, now you can use Recast to get the info extracted out of the articles and played back to you while you're driving, working out, or doing the dishes, stuff like that. Now, I can tell you how important it is to stay up to date on things like this. It is incredibly important in different industries, like in mine, in marketing, business growing, and especially in AI. It's ever changing. There's constantly updates, literally daily. And I myself have dozens of tabs open of blog posts and articles and things that I need to stay on top of. And now with Recast, you feed it into Recast and it will do an audio summary so you can listen to it while you're multitasking. Then from there, you can decide if it's worth going back and picking out one of those articles and paying closer attention. Now, oh, I'm having a technical difficulty here. Okay, so it's incredibly important to be efficient with your time. And with Recast, I can stay informed while being extra careful about what I spend my time on. And it is pretty darn cool. And then here they have their little video here.
Hi, I'm Adam, co-founder and CEO of Recast. Do you have a big reading backlog or a million open tabs you mean to read but know you'll never get to? Recast can help. Our app takes any article online and turns it into a bite-sized audio combo so you can read more without reading. Let's hear a sample. Here's this foreign policy article about hydrogen fuel, and here's the recast of it.
This is a recast of the 4,300-word piece. Hydrogen is the future. Let's listen in.
Today, we're diving into the world of hydrogen and its potential role in our future energy system.
So that's pretty cool. Now, our next tool is browse.ai. Now, browse.ai is essentially a web scraper that can go out and extract information for you out on the web, and it is super powered by AI. It allows you to deploy what they call a robot to go out to any site and collect information from that site. It can then have those robots running on sites in the background, so you can get them, you can be notified when something about that site changes. Let's say you want to stick a robot and have a watch the price of a house on Zillow you'd like to buy. Or maybe you want it to watch a LinkedIn job and notify you when there's a certain number of candidates. And what's cool about this tool is just how creative you can get with it. So Browse integrates with up to 7,000 other services, making it a really versatile tool that can be applied in an almost limitless number of ways, which means that you can theoretically have a browse find leads for your businesses on autopilot and then send those leads over to you through tools like Zapier, if you use Zapier to broadcast information back and forth. And you could create entire campaigns where you have Browse extracting leads and then sending them over to you to follow up with. Crazy stuff. And it is super powered by AI. Now, moving on to tool number 4, that is Whimsical. Now, Whimsical is a tool that lets you make flowcharts and mind maps, but it's special because you can generate these charts entirely from text prompts. So this would be really helpful, for example, if you're brainstorming and you want to visually represent an idea or concept, or maybe you want to share something with somebody to try to convey your ideas. Also, it helps you with organizing your thoughts or planning. Now, it's a free-to-use tool, and you can get started without even needing a credit card. So you can see here examples of graphics and flowcharts that it creates. And you can create a team and invite them to interact with you. Here's our little getting started chart. So, oops, I'm trying to zoom in here. Let's see if I can zoom in this way. There we go. So here's an example of a flowchart created with the tool. And so you can just pop in a text prompt, describe the process or describe the concept, and it will put it into a chart for you. Pretty darn cool. That moves us on to to tool number 5, and that is ChatDoc. So ChatDoc is a tool that lets you chat with files. Maybe you've got a 60-page report that you've downloaded. You want to read. It's got some valuable information, but you just don't have the time to go through and read the entire thing. Well, just drop it into ChatDoc, and these applications are incredible. So you can use this for a variety of ways, whether you're needing to analyze a big Fortune 500 company's financial reports, or if you're an investor, or maybe you're a startup owner trying to create some content and you need to learn and digest content. Now, they have a free plan that lets you upload up to 2 files a day, maximum 15 pages each. The paid version is only $8 a month, and that's the price. I would say makes it totally worth it. So now we have an example here. I want to show you it being used here. So here is actually a transcript from a podcast that was uploaded into here. So it's just the transcript downloaded from a podcast, uploaded into here, and then the document is summarized. So it summarizes the document right here. And now we could actually chat with this and ask it information about this right here. So we're going to say, we'll say, what is the single most important fact he mentions to stay productive? And submit that. And it's actually going to analyze the document and come back with an answer. except it seems to be stuck. There we go. Hey, I can relate to this one. It says the single most important thing mentioned in the podcast by Andrew Huberman to stay productive is to turn off or remove distractions, particularly the phone during goal pursuit. So if you're actively in the midst of pursuing a goal, turn off your phone and remove distractions. Okay. So we get a summary of the document, and then now we can actually chat with the document through this tool. This is incredibly powerful. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube, as an example. There are a lot of podcasts that I see that they're an hour, 2 hours long, and I don't have time to sit and listen for an hour or 2 hours long. So now I can just upload them here, get a summary of that thing, and then ask the relevant questions. So if I'm looking for specific actionable information, I can just ask and get what I'm looking for without having to listen to 2 hours of that person talking. Okay. Now let's go on to the final tool, tool number 6. Okay. And that here is simple phones. Now you can deploy an AI agent to actually make phone calls for you. This is incredible. You can use this tool like an AI receptionist. You can have it book meetings, route calls, answer questions, and a lot more, all by voice. You can even have it make outbound calls and follow up with leads and make cold calls. That's insane. The prices start at $50 a month and go up from there depending upon the volume. So the more, obviously, the more calls you want it to make or receive, the more expensive it gets. I could think of some insane uses for simple phones. So yeah, that is it here. So here we can try the sample AI agent. And to do that, we have to call the number. So I'm not going to call the number right at the moment, but so you can do inbound calls, outbound calls. You can have it crawl website documents and then answer questions by voice. You have a variety of different voices to choose from. That's pretty incredible. So there you have it. Those are 6 power tools that can supercharge your productivity. Every one of them can go to helping you get things done so that you can get on with making profit in your business. All right, that was that segment. And what I want to, Knox just has a great idea. Wouldn't that be fun to do prank calling? Yeah, that would be hilarious. Yeah. And with some of the earlier trainings we've done on past shows, we could do things like having Barack Obama prank call people or get Trump to prank call people. Anyway, that's pretty hilarious. So, all right. Well, what I'm going to do now is we're going to be switching over and doing our live Q&A. So we're running up on the hour mark. So we're going to be doing our live Q&A. I got a few little things to do before we get to it. So first thing I want to do is make sure that if you want to be part of our live experiment, you want to join our newsletter over at pushbutton.ai/subscribe. If you go there and subscribe, you get to be part of this live experiment. And we are going to be using a tool called Beehive to run an email newsletter, get paid to build our newsletter, and then make a pile of profit by sending emails to it. And I'll show you the whole journey. We literally just launched it today. I don't even think the page is set up 100%, but you can go check it out. You can subscribe and follow along in our journey. We'll be updating you through that email subscribe newsletter on the progress as we do our live experiment. And of course, I'll be talking about it here on the channel as well. So you can go to pushbutton.ai/subscribe to have a chance to get that. So there's one little housekeeping thing out of the way. The other thing, I want to remind you that if you're interested in becoming a Pushbutton AI beta user, if you want to get early access to the Pushbutton AI technology that builds you it builds a business. Like there are lots of tools that you can go build a video, make an audio. You saw some of the fun stuff we did today with making songs. But what about an AI that builds an entire business? Picks a domain name, sets up your hosting, launches your website, writes your sales materials, writes your email follow-up scripts, creates your videos, creates your audios, creates your social media posts, launches the whole thing, sets up your shopping cart, and you're in business. Well, that's Push Button AI. So you can become part of our early access beta program by going to pushbutton.ai/free class, was where you can learn more about that. And yeah, there we have it. So we're going to be doing Q&A in just a moment. And I have the final little experiment. Every week during our live show, we do a little ad test. And I'm enjoying, since we've been monetized on our YouTube channel here, it's really interesting to see the evolution of the ads that YouTube tries to show people during our live shows. So what I would like to do in just a moment is I'm going to hit the button. So in fact, maybe I can show it on screen as I hit the button. But there's a button that I can hit, and it actually causes YouTube to push ads out to everyone. And I like to use it on our live show so you guys can check in the chat and tell me what ad you get. Some of you won't get any ad at all. Some of you won't get an ad because you're part of YouTube Premium. Some of you won't get an ad because YouTube doesn't want to show you one. But then those of you who do get an ad, this is our chance to find out what kind of an ad does YouTube show you. And we'll go from there. So, and as far as money, I think we make something like $5. I think the most we made was $10 once for an ad commercial. So we're not getting rich off of this. I'm doing it because I want to find out what kind of ads get shown. And yeah, we do make $5 to $10 every time we do one of these ad breaks. So I'm going to do an ad break in just a moment. And please let me know. Go in the chat right now and let me know what kind of ad you get. So I'm going into the studio right now, and I'm going to hit the button. And then let me know what you see. Here we go. Okay, it says ads are inserted. And yeah, pop into the chat and let me know what ad or if you got no ad, tell me no ad. Or let me know if you're YouTube Premium. So it's no ad, YouTube Premium, or tell me what kind of ad you got. Let's find out what YouTube is doing with its advertisements these days. Okay. All right. Okay, so Troy got a Wix commercial. Okay, that's kind of targeted. Shopify. Okay, that's also better targeted. We got some really weird ads last week. YouTube Premium is for Blake, so he's not going to see an ad. Danny's a premium member, so he won't see an ad either. Yeah, last week we got a lot of generic ads, so I have a feeling that maybe YouTube is starting to get an idea of what our channel is about. Okay, local BMTV got no ad. Deanne got a Hungry Jack's ad. Cool. Kent's Market, another Shopify. Lawrence got Shopify. Daryl got Lyft. Adidas Ian got Adidas. No ad. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, thanks everybody for reporting in. Yeah, and continue to let me know if you do see ads, what you do see. So it looks like YouTube is getting a little better at targeting. I mean, I'm seeing some relevant ads. Last week, it was a lot of irrelevant stuff that had nothing to do with the topic of the channel. So this week, it seems like they're dialing in. And all right, well, I'll let you guys know next week how much we made. So last week, we made, I think it was $9.10 on the ad break we did last week. So this week, I'll let you know next week what we made. So we're getting rich over here off of YouTube ad revenue. So I couldn't even, we can't even go to coffee, Nick, for that. Between what you order and what I order, it's more money than we made on ad revenue last week. So producer Nick, are you out there? Nope, I'm going to add you to the stream. There we go. Now are you out there?
Hey, can you hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, speaking of ad revenue, I guess I'm already looking at boosts on the BS side, and that's just from our little push today. I'm a little bullish on that, speaking of ad revenue.
Oh, so you're already seeing, I didn't hear what the results were, so you're already seeing them.
Yeah, do you want to go over what I've seen so far?
Let's make it a mystery.
You want to hold it?
We'll hold it. Well, I'm going to hold it up my sleeve. It's a mystery to pull everybody into next week's show. So next week we'll tell you how much we made on Beehive boosts. So,
about 40 or so subs. Guess how much we made just from that. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah, there we go. So next week we'll do actually, you know what? We'll do a quiz next week. The winner of the quiz can have the revenue. How about that? So next week, this is some incentive to come back. Next week, if you guess how much revenue we made today, I'll give it to you. So we'll PayPal it, or I'll figure out how to get it to you. But we'll do a contest, and if you can guess the revenue next week, not today, we'll come back next week, and if you can guess the revenue that we made today, I'll report it live on the air, and the person who guesses closest will win the money. I'll give it all to you. That'll be fun. Okay. All right. So let's do some Q&A. So I think some people had some questions, right?
Yeah, I think that I saw a few rolling in.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys have any questions at all about building, launching, growing, and expanding your online business, please ask now, and we will. I'll do my darndest to help you with that. So if you don't know who I am, I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this over 20 years. I've generated over $100 million in revenue myself with my various companies. So now this is my chance to sort of pay it forward and help you with your business. So let me know how I can help you, what questions that you might have for me, and we'll do our best to sort it out. Or if you've got a question about how to use one of the AI tools we talked about today, or any of the stuff that we've mentioned, let me know. And by the way, we do have another ad experiment going. So last week we talked about infinite scroll ads. And if we have time, I don't know, we're sort of running out of time. If we have time, I might do another lesson about infinite scroll video ads. If you guys want that and we have time, I'll do that still today. But yeah, anything, Nick, that you found in there?
Yeah, someone had asked just how you can add Midjourney to your own private server, so you're not trying to find your stuff scrolling back and forth between everyone else. Someone wants to know if you're able to add like a Suno bot to your own private server.
Well, you can talk directly to the Suno bot. I don't know. I've never tried to add it to a server. Let's see. Let's see if I can add. I'm trying to remember how you add bots to the server, but let's see. I am looking right now. App directory. No. Okay. I don't know is the answer. So I'm going to have to find out. Unless, Nick, do you know off the top of your head if we can add a Suno app to one of the Discord servers?
Gotta say no. I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, let's see. Notification settings, server settings. Let's see if I go to Suno. Let me see. I'll find the Suno app. Yeah, let me find out. Okay. Well, instead of me fiddling around while you guys watch, we'll do that next week. Which I also was talking about a Discord show, and I think there was a lot of interest in that. We haven't done that. Maybe we should do a Discord show next week and talk about the Discord tool and how you can use it in your business.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Discord, someone was curious. Actually, multiple people. We had talked about launching our very push button AI Discord server, and they wanted to know what the status was on that. What's going on with that?
You know, I've been on the fence as to whether or not we should do that. So I've been thinking about it, and I know, what was that, 2 weeks ago we mentioned that. But yeah, we've been thinking about spinning up a Discord server, which is basically like a little mini community. If you're not familiar with Discord, it's a chat community where everyone can talk to each other So anybody who's whether you're a customer of mine or maybe you're a channel member, you're a subscriber to us here, but you could join the server and interact in the community and exchange ideas and talk about tips and advice. And of course, my team and my staff would be in there as well. But I'm thinking about spinning up a Discord server that's all about using, AI and, and entrepreneurship. So it's sort of a combination of AI and entrepreneurship all rolled into a Discord server. So, yeah, I think if there's enough interest in that, we'll do it as just purely a test. I've never run a Discord server. I've heard that it can be a pretty good experience and pretty helpful for the community to everyone to connect and talk to each other. So if there's enough interest, I'm still considering it. I haven't decided 100% one way or the other. All right. Any other questions?
Yeah, this is a good one. I like this question. It's from Ian, and it's a question on mindset. And he wants to know, how do you stay fresh?
In terms of like your focus, or in terms of like staying up to date with information, I suppose is kind of two ways to look at that. But
it's true, very different.
Yeah. I mean, I think staying up to date requires using tools like you saw us talk about today, right? Like you saw the tool that allows you to kind of summarize stuff. So that's important to stay up to date. There are a lot of podcasts and other information that if I can get AI to summarize it for me and read it out loud, like the app we showed in our training earlier, that's one way to stay on top of stuff. Also, I'm just about to sign up. I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade and pay for Feedly. They have a paid plan that lets you use AI to summarize. Basically, you can tell it, hey, I want a fire hose of information about AI and business, right? And it's going to grab all this information, and then the AI will summarize it, look through it, figure out the important bits, and then give you a summary. And so that's another example of a tool, and that's at feedly.com is a tool you can use that for. If I were smart, I'd be giving out affiliate links and earn a little commission, but you can just go to feedly.com, and only on their paid plan, they have that. I use Feedly for free. It's a very useful like aggregator of news and information, but I'm about to upgrade and try out their premium offering. And then as far as staying fresh from a mindset and productivity standpoint, I would say you've got to, I'm trying to think of how to best explain this. So being a business owner is stressful. There's always lots of projects to do. There's always things that are not going as expected. Like you saw today, we gave out the link to subscribe and it was broken for some people, right? And it's very easy to get stressed out because you're going to run into constantly new information that you don't understand. Things won't go right. It's a lot of pressure. You have to produce and create money and profits, and it can be stressful. And if you allow that pressure to build and build and build, you're not going to be very effective. Just the way it's going to work. So something really simple that I do is instead of always being focused within, right? I'm always thinking about my business and thinking about my plans and trying to come up with better ways to do things and absorbing information. Well, I try to reverse that. And I put my attention outward. So that might be going for a walk. That might be looking at the mountain, like out back. I can go out back and look at the mountain. And I intentionally take my attention and my focus and put it outward on the environment. And you should do that daily. If you're like me and you're deep in thought, working on your business and under stress every day, you have to daily take that attention that's inward and put it outward. And when I say go for a walk, I don't mean go for a walk and then think about, all the stress of the day. I mean, go for a walk and force your eyes to look at things, look at stuff, touch things, interact with the physical world. And I know also exercise is something that helps me a lot. So going to the gym. Nick, I know that's a big one for you, right? It's like you can't survive without going to the gym.
I go crazy if I don't go to the gym for more than a few days.
Yeah. But that's all about that. It's instead of being withdrawn in the internal world of our minds, have to be out there in the physical world, putting your attention on things. And if you do that daily, I think you'll find, and maybe it'll take a week of doing that every day. And I think what you'll find is you end up in a better mood, you're brighter, quicker thinking, less stressed, and it makes a huge difference. And I mean, 10 minutes a day would be enough to make a massive difference. So there you go. That's my 2 cents. What else we got?
Okay. We have some good questions today. Beverly wants to know, I'll read it out loud. What is the most profitable service to offer businesses to ramp up their marketing?
The one that they'll pay for and be happy about. Okay. There are a lot of services, and there's no one size fits all answer. Different industries have different needs, right? So it depends a little bit. Do you know about an industry, or do you have an inside track in a particular industry or type of business? Well, then you're going to want to focus on that business, and then you're going to want to survey them to find out what it is that they need and want. Now, most importantly, it's what they want. Not necessarily what they need, but what they want, because that's usually what they're willing to pay for. So I would say don't go by somebody like me's opinion. What I would recommend you do is decide what kind of businesses do you want to serve? What size? Small businesses, medium-sized businesses, huge corporate businesses, and then what kind of a niche might you want to focus on. And then once you know that, survey them. Find out how to get in touch with the decision makers and survey them. And you could say, I'm an expert in business growth, or organization, or whatever aspect you're going to focus on, and simply ask them, what is the thing that you most want to solve right now? What is the thing that you most want? What challenge are you having that you most want to fix? And you ask questions like that, and you get a handful of them, and just do an old-fashioned survey, and that will give you your answer. So, and because the answer changes from niche to niche, from size of business, it varies wildly. So I know you wanted a nice compact answer, but I'm sorry I don't have that for you. What else we got, Nick? Okay, this is a topical. It's something that's like a recent AI news development. Caesar wants to know if there are any thoughts on OpenAI business version, like the enterprise version they just released. Yeah, I think it's something that we're actually engaging with OpenAI about ourselves, but it's something that you would be interested in if you have, a larger team and your team is using it. I think it's worth doing that because of the support you're going to get and some of the other things you'll get. But yeah, for those who don't know, OpenAI opened up a business level access where you can, like an enterprise access, where businesses can have accounts, they can have their staff and their teams, working with OpenAI, and they get a higher level of support and some other benefits. So it's a new thing that just came out recently. But if you have a large team, I think it's totally worth it. Yeah. Okay. Here's another one. Also from here. Hold on to that question, because I think the presidents want to talk to everyone for a moment. So let's do this. So yes. So we have a quick word from the presidents, and then we'll be right back with the rest of your questions.
The presidents. Celebrities or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
The other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had push-button AI do all the work, didn't you?
That's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using push-button AI too, and believe me, my new business, it's huge, the best, so much winning, you wouldn't believe.
This push-button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.
All right. So if the presidents say you should do it, then of course you should do it. So go to pushbutton.ai/free class to become part of our beta access program. It's not open to the public currently, but if you'd like to be part of that program, you can learn all about it by watching the free masterclass at pushbutton.ai/free class. All right. Now we're going to do our final round of questions. So what else we got, Nick?
Okay. This is also from Caesar, and I like this question. He said, how would you create a course that teaches creating manual art where you want to show visually what they need to do and then combine it with push button AI?
Well, I would say that how I would do it, I don't think push button AI could do the entire thing. Like if you want to demonstrate how to paint a picture of a horse, right? You're going to have to actually do that. And push button AI can't create that. What it could do is it could still do a course on all of the steps and all of the background of perhaps technique, step by step on getting set up, step by step on how to improve and practice and get better. But then when it comes time to do the specific lesson about how to paint a horse, you might want to do that video yourself. That's something, at least as of today, that AI cannot do. So that still requires a good old-fashioned human like you to do that part. But all the other components of kind of maybe the more monotonous stuff that might go into creating a course, push button AI can do all of that for you. So that'd be how I would use it. I would use it to flesh out a full course from start to finish about, I'm just making up an example of painting, right? And then if you have specific lessons of like, here's how to paint a mountain, here's how to paint a horse, here's how to do this, then you could add those on top of what the AI creates for you. Yeah. And yeah, don't worry, AI hasn't made us obsolete yet. So it's a few years away. All right, what else we got?
Well, Blake has a question. I remember our last show, we were pushing people to watch our newest video, and we were going to do a $100 reward for like a giveaway for engaging with that. And Blake is curious, like, what's the status of that?
Oh, it should have been an email sent out announcing the winner. So did you see it? You should have saw that in your inbox. So let me check. If that hasn't been sent, I will make sure it is sent. In fact, we can send it today. So I'll find out. So I'll send it. Check your, Blake, can you check right now? Check for winner and see if you see anything in your inbox. If you don't, I'm going to get them to send it out today. And maybe we should double stack that. Should we do another one?
Oh, for the new one that just went out today?
Yeah, let's do it again. Didn't you have a video that just posted?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
Okay, can you get the link to it in the playlist?
Okay.
You know the link I'm talking about?
I think so. I hope this is the playlist link and not. I hope I'm giving the correct link.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, share it to me in Discord. I'll tell you if it's the right link.
Well, I put it in the chat first, right before you said that.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, and you can't do. Can you do clickable links? Maybe not. Okay. No, I'm not trying to do that. Get out of there. So here's what we're going to do. So I'll make sure that number one, the winner of last week's contest will be announced. I'll get that email out today. I'll make sure that if it hasn't been sent, I'll send it out announcing who the winner is. And we're going to double up. We're going to do it again. So if you want to win $100, then help us out by watching the next video in our playlist. And let me see if I can get a better way to get to that link that you shared there. Let's see. Ah. Okay, yeah, that looks like you did it right. Okay, cool. All right, so then what I'm going to do, I'll pop that link out as well. There you go. So we're going to give out 2. So I'll give out number 1. For those of you who participated last week, we had a contest. My team is supposed to have awarded one of you the prize and announced it by email. I'm going to go check on that. And if that hasn't been done, I'm going to do it today. I'll announce the winner of last week. And then we're going to double up. I'm going to do it again. So we just shared a link in the live chat. And when we shut down today's video, go check that out. Go watch that link. Go watch that video. You got to watch it all the way to the end. Make sure if you do get value out of it, you like it, and then comment, engage, and interact with that video. It helps us expand the channel. So our channel is a little tiny channel right now. So we just got started trying to grow it and build it into something significant. So anything you can do there would help. Of course, liking, commenting, engaging, subscribing, all that kind of stuff helps the channel grow. It sends signals to YouTube that we're doing good stuff so that they then tell other people. So once we shut down today's live broadcast, head on over there and interact, engage with that piece of content. And we'll do a second drawing. And what I'm going to do is I will send an email out this evening, making sure that everyone knows who won the first prize. And then we'll follow up in a day or two with the winner of the second prize. So there's $100 from last week plus another $100 from this week, all just for engaging with the channel. And so, yeah, we'll take our whopping like $8 we made from our ad revenue today. Then I'll add $92 on top, and I'll be giving it away to one of you for engaging and interacting with this week's newest post here on the channel. And Nick, do we have any other questions that we should tackle before we wrap things up today?
Sure. Troy has a question.
Yeah.
So he says, something I've been wondering for a while. Is Nick related to Bill? That's Troy's question.
It's totally a coincidence that he's got the same last name. Producer Nick is yes, he is related to me. So I don't know. I guess we've been sort of not been talking about it, but yeah, producer Nick is my son. Yeah. A talented entrepreneur in his own right. So yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm humbled.
Yeah, talented entrepreneur, and his specialty is actually business acquisitions. So when it comes to buying and selling and valuing businesses, that is his area of expertise. So, and he's had some pretty good successes in the world of e-commerce as well. Yeah, so there you go. Cool. Any other questions?
Let's see. I think that's it. And my apologies if I accidentally missed someone. I think that's it.
All right. Well, no worries. So, all right. Well, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel. If you are not already subscribed, you'll see the link down below this video. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. It helps us get the word out about the channel. And then, of course, I'm going to pop the link back into the chat to our newest video. And there's $100 to one lucky engager. So go engage with that video. Give us some commentary. Ask me some questions. I'll be responding to chat over the next probably 30 minutes or so. I'll be watching the chat over on that new video. I'll be answering your questions and engaging over there. And of course, when you engage, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and you'll have a shot at winning $100 for engaging with that video. All right, awesome. And yeah, with that, I think what I will do is wrap things up. So what I need to do is I needed to make a new channel. Now that Suno has new, better audio, I'm going to make a new channel jingle, but we'll go out today with the old jingle. So next week, come back, we'll have a new channel jingle. But on that, I really appreciate you spending time with us today. I hope we provided value to you. It's important to me that I do. But We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bill McIntosh teaches AI non-stop. Success is his game. Marketing's his fame. McIntosh, the marketing ace. Follow his lead to the winning place. With AI and a clever spin. Join him now, learn to win. Learn his way, don't delay. If you do, you'll make your fortune today.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Push Button AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Push Button AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with Push Button AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.
The presidents, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
You know, the other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had Push Button AI do all the work, didn't you?
That's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using Push Button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning, you wouldn't believe.
This Push Button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe
A member of Push Button AI, then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact, that can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help two different kinds of people. Number one, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10-module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content, have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then Push Button AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, Push Button AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button. It actually will make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way. So we have videos on additional strategies and tactics we'll be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training. We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members area. So you'll see it in your AI profits course inside your members area. On that note, I'll see you there. Bye for now.
Joe, but this
Warning. The presence, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
You know, the other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had push-button AI do all the work, didn't you?
That's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using push-button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning. You wouldn't believe.
This push-button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Push Button AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Push Button AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with Push Button AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.